What's up, fellow Connections players? Um, if you just only come to see me do Connections, I do encourage you, please go check out the Wordle video. It gets released at the exact same time as I do my Connections, which is always 12 a.m. It was pretty cool. I think you guys are going to be kind of impressed. It was a really cool challenge. It was extremely scary, but go check it out. We've got a Connections in store, and this could be scary too because I was reading your guys' comments, and it seems like we've had a spell of very, very easy connections recently, and today could be the day where things just get, blasted wide open. So let's find out what we have. We've got dog, bass, or bass, you never know, toe organ, hornball, harp stay, soul come, heel arch, down snake, and sit jerk. Okay, all cute little short words, no longer than 5 letters. When I scan them, I don't think I see too many names. I don't think any of these correspond to names. I hope, because that's where I usually don't perform quite as well. So let's see if we've got. You obviously have a dog, a snake. If this was the fish bass, I think that would be kind of lame. I really do. And I really don't see any other animals. So we're going to let go of that. However, having 2 dogs myself, I can definitely see that we've got some dog commands. You can tell him to go down, to come, to sit, and to heel, and to stay. So it's a little bit overpopulated. But that's it. It would be those 5. I don't think any of the others count as dog commands. So that's pretty cool. We definitely have a category. That's awesome. But I see another category, which would be parts of like the foot. You've got the toe, you've got the heel, you've got the arch, and you've got the sole. And that would be perfect because then that would remove the heel. And then we would have our dog command category. So toe, sole, heel, arch. I think feel pretty comfortable to go with this. Can we go with, but you also have the ball of your foot. Ouch. Ooh. Shoot. Okay, so we have to be careful. That would have been super tempting. But there is the ball of your foot. All right. And those are going to be some easy categories, so there's some tough ones to deal with. Okay, wait. Do we have some instruments here? We've got the bass, we've got the harp, we've got the horn, and we've got the organ. Now that, I think, is a clean category. How about full credit? Excellent. So then we would have, what does not belong to those other 2 categories? The snake for sure, and the jerk, an arch, the arch of your foot too. Oh, these are that is really overloaded. But the funny thing is, the dog itself would not be related because those other commands just refer to dog commands. Dog wouldn't be a command. So snake, jerk, dog, and something else. What could we squeeze out of the snake, the jerk, and the dog? Now, one thing that comes to mind, because I can't see any wordplay, these aren't names. I don't see, obviously, any kind of like intrinsic meaning that ties the words together. But this is, it just, sometimes you have to think back on previous connections categories that we've had. One that comes to mind, believe it or not, would be yoga poses. I haven't heard of a jerk pose, but it could be. Snake sounds very reasonable. I could imagine someone, posing as a snake. And I think I've heard of dog. It's like down dog. So if we were to do that, then again, the question would be, and that's probably why they have the down there, just to confuse you. The question would be, what would be another potential pose? Well, the only one that, of course you sit in yoga and all that. But the only one that makes sense might be arch. An arch pose where you arch your back. So this is, I'm playing with fire on this one, and I guess it'll give me some information. But let's see if these are yoga poses. One away. Very interesting. So that means it probably wasn't the arch. Let's go back. Let's revisit this. Snake, jerk, dog. God, I mean, again, I could be complete. This screws me sometimes where I just go off on a wild goose chase and it's not even correct. So arch didn't work. That's too bad. Maybe, I mean, what would else would be reasonable? I mean, of course you sit in yoga, but I don't know if that's a pose. What if we were to do, I don't think these, the only thing that makes sense, maybe there's a toe pose or stand. Okay, let's think about that. If that's the case, then yeah, you'd have then what would you do? Then you'd be going for your dog commands or for your parts of the foot. Then you would have arch, heel, ball, sole, and then down, come, sit, stay. So please, can these be yoga poses or stands? No. Oh, guys, this is not going well. So what's left would be, again, I just keep banking off of hopefully these are poses in yoga. So it wasn't the arch. It wasn't the toe. I guess I'll just go with the obvious one, which would be sit. And then again, you'd have, you'd have arch, heel, sole, toe. No. Oh, no. Then wait a second. Then we have too many. Hang on. Then that doesn't make sense. Then we would have down, come, stay, heel. Okay. Down, come, stay, heel, and then ball, toe, sole, arch. So once again, yoga poses or stands. I think I've selected almost everything here. I'm so confident that dog, snake, jerk have to go in a category, and the best I can come up with is this yoga thing, but I think it's killing me. So we did arch. We did toe. We did, I think we did down. So, yeah, I think those are the three that I've burned on this silly category. The only other thing I can think of, I guess, would be maybe you do a pose or a stand, yeah, maybe with your heel. And then once again, I think we would be left with these two very comfortable categories of dog commands and foot parts. Let's go for it. Oh, shoot, this is going to suck. I will be very upset if I lose this one. So we're going to go once again, yoga poses or stands. What? Baddie? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh God. Well, clearly no points for art on that one. Oh God, but I think we're going to survive, thank God, because that heel was driving me nuts because that's, that cross-contamination between the dog commands and the foot parts. Oh God, we made it by a whisker, I think. I mean, we're not out of the woods yet. Let's hope I got this and don't click on the wrong button. But baddie, that sucks. It just didn't even occur to me because I was dealing with dog, jerk, and snake. Do you know what I mean? And jerk and snake makes sense, but the dog messed me up. Like, I don't know. You guys let me know. I mean, the heel, yes, that makes sense. That would be the baddie, but I haven't ever heard of the dog as the baddie. You guys can let me know. I mean, I trust them. I've never used like, oh, look at that dog, like in the sense of being a baddie. Probably villain would be a good title for that as well. All right, here we go, guys. Let's try to finish this with some dignity. Let's do our dog commands. We're going to tell our dog to sit. We're going to tell our dog to go down. We're going to tell our dog to come. And we're going to tell our dog to stay. And then toe, sole, ball, arch should be parts of the foot. Thank God. Oh, gosh, that killed me. Yeah, few is right. Ouch. Well, there you have it, There you have it, guys. Absolutely no Kashazzle Wazzle from Art today. I mean, I'm happy I survived, but that was just dreadful. Yeah, they came with a vengeance. I mean, the musical instruments wasn't bad, as long as you see that as bass, not bass. Um, and the baddie category was just that was evil. It was a villainous category, and I got sucked into it big time. And yeah, so 3 points for Art today, and just down to the wire with only one guess remaining. That was not very well played. I do hope you guys enjoyed the struggle, the agony, and the near defeat. Okay, and be honest in the comments if you would have liked to see me fail. Be honest and say so. Okay. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Definitely an agonizing connections for today. But we will be back tomorrow, and we will try to pick up the pieces and perform a little bit better. And with that in mind, I will see you tomorrow for another round of connections.